still no points on the board for TNT. RR Pugoy missing. He's shooting better than 60% from the 3-point range when missing his first attempt of this ball game.
So far, walang ka-flow-flow yung opensa dito ng TNT. A lot of one-on-one plays.
And now McCree with a strong drive but a sorry miss. Referees will call this push from behind. Against RR Pugoy.
Nabanggit mo nga si McCree, talagang ina-assign ng mga coaches, Carlo, no? Talagang mangungulit yan sa mga import ng kalaban. And that's really hard kasi kailangan, lalo na in this Governor's Cup, you need a local who's strong enough to push but fast enough to keep pace, as Kelly Williams with a steal here.
Kelly Williams inabutan. Ditong si Eric McCree, he wants a replay, but I thought that was a clean block. Paul Lee on the attack. Good drop pass, but he will be called, I think, for the offensive foul.
Ito na nga si Varilla. Seeing that play unfolding 2 steps before, kita niya, nakatayo as Kelly.
Referee.
Just, 1 step, boom! Okay, but ngayon medyo mas veterano na si Kelly, no? So
8-4 is the count as Adrian Wong is about to check into this ball game. Justin Chua does the same for the other side. No, field goals have been few and hard to come by for both teams. We're already approaching the midway mark of our first quarter. Pero halos wala rin namang stoppages, bilis ng laro. As both teams are trying to get on the run, not scoring just yet. Jalen Hodgson for 3. And now TNT is back in this ball game, only down by 1.
Nabanggit mo nga, he's really more of a perimeter player, just hitting that 3 mula dito si Jalen Hudson.
Mark Barroca on the attack, kicks it out. De La Rosa pushes inside. Rome gets the banker to drop. That's not the score right now. It's 10-7. Nadulas lang po ng konti. 5 minutes 44 remaining, and that will deliver us to our first timeout of this ball game. Magnolia protecting a 3-point lead against the TNT Tropangiga. Both teams looking for a bounce-back performance.
Did you know that you can switch networks but still keep your number? Now you can go with the Philippines' fastest and best mobile network. All it takes are 3 easy steps.
First, secure your unique subscriber code from your current provider.
Visit our website or any smart store near you. Lastly, activate your smart MNP SIM.
And you're ready to go.
Unleash the power of the Philippines' best mobile network.
Switch to the power of smart.
Level up na ang mga bida sa liga. Halika, sige na dali na. Napakaangas, napakatalas. Ang pinuhunang katas ng pangarap. Kung mga labaha, di bale. Walang pake sa sinasabi na mga di naniniwala. Ano pa di maling akala. Bumubulusok, umuusok, tumutusok at tagusak bawat sulok. Mabangis kumiginang ang lahat nahihibang. Naglili at nagniningning. Bawat ipunan, pero kamunan. Laban kong laban sa bayanan. Isang bansa, isang bansa. Alam mo to, laro mo to.
With more than 9 minutes remaining at the fourth quarter against Converge, Calvin Abueva was fouled out. And according to him, it was not his proudest moment. Ang sabi ni Calvin, syempre nakaka-frustrate, especially with a very close match on the line. Not to mention, majority of the time, wala siyang magawa kundi mag-cheer na lang para sa teammates niya. But being Magnolia's energy guy in the court, he says that he is aware about situations like that where he needs to be more careful about his actions. But more than the fouls, Calvin believes that the first game of a conference is always the toughest. In his words, kung nasa 100% na ang ibang teams with 3 games ahead of us, nasa 80% pa lang kami sa momentum. So we really just need to push. Gentlemen, back to you.
That's the challenge for Magnolia, even for teams like San Miguel, diba? And Barangay Ginebra, hahabol ka talaga ng laro.
At sunod-sunod yung laro,
Yep.
Carlo.
And I think it will be even more difficult for San Miguel and Barangay Ginebra because some of their players will be seeing action for Gilas Pilipinas. A lot of them in the pool. So that compressed schedule gets a little bit tougher because you have to miss that week where Gilas Pilipinas will go up against Lebanon and Jordan at the Philippine Arena. Mark Barroca is not yet rested in this ball game, alongside their import Eric McCree being defended now by Varilla. Adrian Wong from the bench could not connect as Mikey picks up another rebound. There was a time when Calvin Abueva was actually in the same team with Justin Chua going up against Magnolia. If you remember, it was in the semifinals of the PBA bubble where Phoenix Super LPG made it into the semifinals at the expense of Magnolia. If you remember that running three-point shot from Matthew Wright. Ang dami nang nangyari after that.
Parang ang bilis ng panahon. Talking about that, in the PBA, marami talaga mga trades, former teammates nagiging kalaban, mga kalaban nagiging teammates.
Kung si James Yap nagsuot ng ibang jersey, anything is possible.
Diba? Grabe yun. I mean, a lot of people thought that he was really going to finish his career with Magnolia, but ngayon, si James is
still going. The Rainers shine the last two painters, 10-7. Jalen Hudson being defended by Wong. Jalen on the drive as he hangs for the layup.
Definitely a perimeter player. 5 points here for Hudson. Ang galing talaga gumalaw tong mamang ito.
Short on that triple is Calvin Abueva. As Oftana secures the rebound picked up by Hudson. Forward pass. This is wide open for Calvin. He launches. I think that initial hesitation might have cost him a bit of concentration, leading to that miss. Gio Halalon with a runner. Oh, sorry, miss for him. Calvin Abueva cleans things up.
And that's what you like about Calvin Abueva. Nabanggit nga kanina, he's an energy guy. He makes turns garbage into gold. Ika nga nila.
Or on the other side, another Kapampangan, katulad ni Calvin Abueva. Jason Castro drawing a foul on the drive, getting 2 free throws for his efforts. Look at this play one more time. Up, under, and through. The defense for Jalen Hudson, as he has 5 points in this matchup to lead his squad. Jason, very steady from the free throw line as always. Coach, the scoring in this conference has been impressive, to say the least. No, we've seen 120, 130-point games, but in this matchup, it just has the feeling that it will have to be a grind-it-out type of win for Magnolia or TNT.
Mukhang both teams are really focusing on the defensive end. As Calvin, nice pass.
Oh, but even better defense in the long arms of Calvin Oftana. And that'll be a completed stop for TNT. With Alex Jonisha falling to the sideline. Ganda na sana ng connection, but Oftana was there to slam the door shut. As Magnolia stays ahead, but only by 1. Barilla against Jonicio. Ball looking at Castro. Jason uses screen. Good pocket pass. Barilla had to adjust as he was defended well by the import.
Dumilim yung paningin. Akala ni Barilla libreng-libre na siya. Good help defense mula dito kay McCree.
And now we will have our second mandatory timeout of our opening quarter. Low scoring one. 12-11 is the count in favor of the Magnolia Chicken Templados Hot Shots.
Level up na ang mga bida sa liga. Halika, sige na dali na. Napakaangas, napakatalas. Ang pinuhunang katas ng pangarap. Hanggang alabaha, di bale. Walang pake sa sinasabi na mga di naniniwala. Ano pa di maling akala. Bumubulusok, umuusok, tumutusok at tagos sa bawat sulok. Mabangis kumiginang ang lahat nahihibang. Naglili at nagniningning. Mapatipunan, kamunan. Laban kong laban sa bayanan. Isang bansa, isang bansa. Alam mo to, laro mo to. Wag na mag-alboroto. Sama-sama tayo, manlalaro. Ambisyon na, yun tayo dito. Everybody, let's go. Let's go, level up, here we go. Game tayo dito.
Live in the moments that matter most today.
With Smart Power All 99.
For 99 pesos, get 8 gigabytes of all-access power. Plus, unli TikTok.
And Unli Text.
Load now.
And register your SIM today.
When you have the power of the fastest speed. When you have the power of the widest coverage.
Mga ka-PBA, may bagong bahay ang PBA sa radyo on Radyo Pilipinas, Dos Sports Radio 918 AM every Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. PBA sa radyo, game tayo dito. Chelly Momar will be one of the voices you will be hearing on radio. And I'm sure that he's excited to cover it on AM as well. 14-11 po ang ating score, 3-point lead. A basket off that timeout for Magnolia. And now they get a steal courtesy of the expert Gio Halalon. And Gio gets the N1 opportunity.
Nice upper body strength mula dito kay Halalon. Yan ang maganda talaga dito kay Halalon, as you mentioned at the top of our telecast, no? Yung ability to create, ability to impact the game in various ways. Here, he stole the ball, binitbit pa yung bola, nakasungkit ng foul, and one opportunity para dito kay Gio.
He was the best thief in the Commissioner's Cup, averaging better than 2 per ball game, but he misses the bonus free throw. 16-11 muli po. Magandang araw sa inyong lahat at maraming salamat sa inyong patuloy na pagsubaybay sa PBA dito sa Smart Live Stream and on the Smart Sports Facebook page as well. You see the activity of Gio Halalon, and as a coach, LA, you just love it when players put in that kind of passion on the defensive end.
Yun nga, there are not a lot of players who, as you said, are passionate about defense. And to be honest, I think some of them, it's a talent, no? Na talagang, it's an overlooked talent, pero pag nakita mo si Halalon, pag nakita mo si Abueva, talagang ganado at hindi mo kailangan sigawan. As we see here, nice basket by RR Pugoy.
TNT, I think, got a break there as from the baseline angle, mukhang last touch si Paul Barilla, no? But, it happens. Breaks of the game. It was very close. At wala pa tayong review. Siyempre, nasa first quarter pa po tayo. Another foul against Justin Chua. Close out too long against Eric McCree.
Sakto, no? Yung nabanggit mo, Carlo, it was too long, no? Out of control. Close out by
Justin
Chua. At dahil dyan, mariregaluhan ng 2 free throws si McCree. Yun, out of control siya dito. At actually, paminsan medyo delikado yung mga ganyang play dyan. Nagkakaroon ng mga sprain. Hirap din kasi pag yung big man mo yung nagko-close out, it's very hard for them to be in balance and in control.
I think there was a miscommunication between Chua and Barilla. Barilla may have expected that Chua will step out a little bit earlier than that para hindi na kailangan yung close out. Kasi kita mo si Barilla, hindi na nakatingin kay McCree. He was going elsewhere.
At mukhang inaamin naman ni Justin Chua na my bad yun on his
numbers of Eric McCree, 38 and 16. Pero pwedeng yung big man sinisigaw dun sa kukuha ng screen kay Barilla. Kung ano yung ididepensa nila on that ball screen.
And the multiple defenses, especially these PBA teams, elaborate schemes. At kailangan may mga code yung mga yan, no? So again, communication, talking, no, will really be a big part, especially on that defensive end.
Let's see now how TNT will attempt to bounce back. This lead is back to 4 for Magnolia. Oftana blocked by McCree, and Jonicio sends it forward now to Halalon. Gio to McCree. They go to the corner. Good kick out pass, Calvin. Ikot sila ng bola. Halalon sees an opening banker, too strong though. Again, look at that elevation and the length nitong si Calvin Oftana as a foul will be called against Halalon.
Good ball movement para dito sa Magnolia, unable to finish the shot itong si Gio Halalon. At as usual, no, even in the PBA, pag nagmintis ka, paminsan nanggigigil ka, gusto mo bumawi. Useless foul here para dito kay Halalon as Eric McCree will see the bench for the first time. Papalitan dito ni Escoto.
Only 3 points and 4 rebounds for McCree. Matt Canuela's roster sees his first action of this ball game. For TNT, that game against NLEX will be one that got away from them. It
Oh.
should have been a win for TNT.
Actually, both teams coming off heartbreakers.
Pero yung Converge kasi lamang naman talaga against Magnolia, but TNT was ahead throughout that matchup until that last-ditch effort. NLEX, I think, will be seeing action tomorrow against Phoenix Super LPG. The last game nitong si Jonathan Simmons. And I'm sure a lot of PBA teams will be happy he's leaving.
Oh, for sure. For sure. I mean, that guy is legit. And itong Simmons talagang, again, probably, pwedeng mo match kay Brownlee. Again, ako kasi yan talagang standard natin, si Justin Brownlee, no? But sayang, he has other obligations.
Three-point conversion from the specialist Calvin of Tana. You were talking about Justin Brownlee. You know who NLEX will face in their 5th game right after Jonathan Simmons leaves?
Si Justin Brownlee. Sayang, no? Nabitin tayo. Ang ganda sanang matchup yon kasamang Carlo.
Meanwhile, down to a 1-point lead here, 19-18. Abueva with the handoff. Jonicio from the elbow. That's good for 2. A couple of mid-range jumpers now falling from the second unit players, ni Coach Chito Victolero.
No-nonsense guy itong si Jonicio. Kung ano pinapagawa ng coach. And pag nakapuntos, bonus din para sa kanyang kuponan.
About 6 seconds remaining. R.R. Pogoy may foul to give. Ito Magnolia deciding not to use it as Kelly Williams comes up empty from the 3-point range. It is a low-scoring first quarter from the standards that we know that these two teams are capable of. It's Magnolia hanging on to a 3-point lead, 21-18 at the end of our first quarter of action.
When you have the power of the fastest speed. When you have the power of the widest coverage. You get the best overall experience. Best gaming. Best streaming and downloading.
That's why Smart is the only one awarded as the Philippines' best mobile network. Switch to the power you deserve. That's the power of Smart.
When you're in moments that matter most,
At last, we time. Live them fully with Smart Power All 99.
for 99 pesos, get 8 gigabytes of all-access power.
To play,
To laugh,
to love,
plus unleash TikTok.
and only text. Live in the moments that matter most.
Today, with Smart Power All 99. Also available.
Smart Power All 50.
Did you know that you can switch networks but still keep your number? Now you can go with the Philippines' fastest and best mobile network. All it takes are 3 easy steps. First, secure your unique subscriber code from your current provider. Visit our website or any smart store near you. Lastly, activate your smart MNP SIM and you're ready to go. Unleash the power of the Philippines' best mobile network. Switch to the power of smart.
Level up na ang mga bida sa liga. Halika, sige na dali na. Napakaangas, napakatalas ang pinuhunang katas ng pangarap.
Second quarter inside the Inares Center in Antipolo as we welcome you to our coverage here on the Smart live stream and on the Smart Sports Facebook page. Carlo Pamintuan with Coach L.A. Momar as we will have a false start. Mukhang hindi naayos yung ating orasan. Or may ano ba? May di ba nagpahalam? Teka.
Mukhang may technical ba? Alam mo, nakakatawa, ano? Kasi when you coach these little kids, paminsan pumapasok na lang sila sa court. But sometimes, no, we catch these professionals also just pumapasok lang din sila sa court at paminsan nabibigyan sila ng technical. Yep. Alam mo, yun yung mga mental mistakes na, you know, sa tingin natin, walang saysay because it's the start of second. Pero nasisingil ka niyan at the end of games. Si Tungkab yata yung pumasok, no? Kasamang Carlo. Hindi nagpaalam.
Gio Halalon, susulitin naman as he sinks that technical free throw.
It's good to see si Coach Chot also supporting his team. Of course, we all know he's focused on Gilas. At tanong ko dyan, Carlo, bumubulong-bulong kaya yan? Coach Chot?
Well, he is called a senior consultant.
Senior consultant. So,
I'm
pwede,
sure,
no?
I'm sure, kahit pa paano, pag may nakikita, paparating. But of course, gusto mo rin talagang pabayaan si Coach Jojo Lastimosa to handle this team to his liking, di ba? Kaya nga siya yung acting head coach. And you don't want him to, rely too much on the presence of Coach Chot.
Saka marami na rin kasi iniisip si Coach Chot.
Yep.
Di ba? Of course, preparing, as you said, about for that window, preparing us for the major competitions that's about to come for Gilas, Pilipinas.
Ang dami niyan. Because of course, we have to talk about the World Cup, right? But before that, we need to reclaim the SEA Games gold. Please lang. Hindi pwedeng hindi, ha? Kailangan yan. That's a requirement. After the World Cup, we have the Asian Games. And, if siyempre, baka mahirap maging available itong si Jordan Clarkson for the World Cup and the Asian Games. We're hoping that it could be possible. But if it's Justin Brownlee in the Asian Games, that should be a competitive team as well for the Philippines.
Kaya naman talagang inayos din natin papeles nitong si Justin Brownlee. Really provides a different dimension, no? Sa tingin ko, hindi naman, of course, iba yung Jordan Clarkson, pero hindi malayo dun si Justin Brownlee.
Paul Lee, upon his re-entry into this ball game, immediately making an impact, attacking, drawing a foul, and now he will take 2 free throws.
You see, the beauty of itong si Lethal Weapon is his ability to score, lalo na pag hindi siya makakuha ng rhythm, though he hit 2 threes earlier, and his ability to get those fouls and get some free throws as well. As you see, Paul Lee, 21 points, 14 in that second half. Great all-around play versus Converge itong si Lethal Weapon.
Paul Lee now has 7 points in this ball game after connecting with his first 2 triples in the matchup. Make that 8 as he does not miss a lot from the free throw line.
I remember, what is that game he had to make 3 free throws against China, I believe, no? I mean,
to win the bronze medal.
To win the bronze medal. And talagang, alam mo he was the perfect guy for it. Hindi kinakabahan. Talagang it's as if he was shooting in the gym by himself, no? Talagang, Paul Lee, talagang super clutch.
Last conference, he shot at about 93% from the free throw line. As Calvin Oftana connects with his second triple of the matchup.
Oftana with 8 points here. 2 tres na rin tong si Calvin Oftana. Great all-around player.
Well, let's see if the offense will open up for both camps here in the second quarter. Alalon with a pass down low. Escoto a little bit short. Abueva with a fake. Nalandingan pa siya. Itong si Hudson. Abueva holds on to that leg.
Nabaksakan siya ni Jalen Hudson on that play, but purely unintentional, no? Kasi tumalon din. Kumagat kasi sa fake ni Calvin. Sobrang ganda nung peke niya doon on that play. As you see, kind of holding on to his knee area.
Abueva fakes. Napakagat. That's tough. Kasi wala na rin namang control si Hudson kung paano siya lalanding, no? As you can see, Escoto with a miss. Abueva able to grab the offensive rebound, the fake. Yun, yung side, yung tagiliran itong si Hudson lumanding dun sa I think bandang calf shin, calf area.
Side of the knee a little bit, yeah.
Abueva still on the ground. Let's see if he'll be able to pick himself up. We hope that there's no damage there. Minsan nabugbog lang talaga, just a contusion. That's what you hope for, because structural damage will just be unfortunate at this stage. Calvin is a tough kid. If kayang laruin yan, if kayang itapak yan, he'll be back in action rather quickly.
Oh, for sure. Probably one of the toughest guys we have here in the league. As he's checking on the side of his knee.
Yan, paminsan wala kang magagawa. It was incidental contact dahil tumalon nga itong si Jalen Hudson bit on the Calvin Abueva fake and landed awkwardly. Again, we're hoping that it's nothing too serious for the Beast, Calvin Abueva, as his team needs his presence. They're still up in this matchup, 24-23. Yung TNT hindi pa nakakatikim ng kalamangan, as Calvin will, I think, limp his way back to the bench. He'll have to be subbed out here. So at least kahit papano
kahit papano
na
itatapak, na ilalakad ng konti, hindi kailangan ng stretcher. So, bit of a good sign there. Probably get a report later kung ano ang diagnosis ng mga doktor. But looks like nalalagyan na ng konting weight.
Let's see now how Magnolia will adjust, as De La Rosa will now be playing that spot for Calvin Abueva. Escoto in there with him alongside Halalon, Paul Lee, and their import Eric McCree.
Good defense mula dito kay Jason Castro, making sure na hindi siya ma-exploit dun sa mismatch na yun.
Sinusubukan nilang postehan no? Itong si Jason, but 2 times Escoto came up empty. Oftana sends it out. Tongkab from the outside, good for 3, and now TNT with the lead. Four of 9 now from the 3-point range for the TNT Tropang Giga. These two teams are very different because we know that TNT likes relying heavily on their 3-point shooting. Itong Magnolia, one of the teams that don't really take a lot of triples. So let's see how the numbers will pan out as Hudson misses that look.
Not the best of shots para dito kay Hudson. Masyado siya nagmadali on that play. Paul Lee waiting for his import.
So McCree was able to make a mid-range jumper earlier. Attacks this time around. Great setup job. That is a spot where De La Rosa is usually deadly, but he misses from the corner. Tongkab using the ball screen from Kelly. JD hooks the pass over. Castro for 3. That's good again.
Nice pass mula dito kay Tongkab. Seeing the third man helping and hitting that corner 3. Itong si Jason Castro.
Lagi sinasabi ng mga coaches, no? Pag strong side, alanganin yung help because that will open up that corner. Paulie kicks it out to Gio. Halalon goes on attack mode and hits the layup.
Like how aggressive itong si Gio Halalon is. 5th point of the game for Gio.
Now, this is TNT basketball. I mean, they do not hesitate for a moment.
Lisensyado lahat
Meanwhile, Halalon drop pass. Great connection there as Escoto scores off the bank.
Ayun ang talaga nabibigay ni Gio Halalon. Kanina naman siyang skumon. Ngayon naman sumabay, kumagat yung big guy, dropping it off for an easy basket para dito kay Russell Escoto.
30-29. Balik ang lamang sa Magnolia. Chicken Templados hot shots. Another 3-point shot attempted. No good this time. Nabatukan pa yata itong si Eric McCree. As Castro gives up a preemptive foul just to prevent that second. Escoto, but you know, Gio Halalon is so aggressive that everything he does, he makes a defense react.
Oo, yun maganda yung last second decision na talagang na-master na ni Gio Halalon. Hindi talaga alam ng depensa kung sasabay siya or i-drop off ng last second.
McCree gets the step. Sayang mapagkakataon. Could have been 2 free throws.
Somebody needs to check the scouting report. Itong si Eric McCree really drives strong to his left side. At I'm sure naibanggit na yan ng coaching staff ng TNT.
At yun siguro yung rason kung bakit binalik itong si Glenn Cobuntin. Of course, one of the tougher defenders in the squad. They get a stop.
Kita mo, kinargahan ka agad ni Glenn. Great play there. You know, those are things that, you know, as coaches talagang nakakatuwa at makita yung scene. Yung kanyang pagpuwersa sa opposite side.
Late na yung double team. Nice. Way too late on the double team was Magnolia as Hudson only had Barroca to be at the post.
I really feel that Jalen Hudson should drive a little bit more. Sometimes I feel that he has the tendency to settle for those outside shots. Yes, he is a dead shot, pero mas maganda yung i-mix up niya yung game niya ng konti.
Mark Baroka gets the switch. So that's a favorable matchup now for the import. Corpus says, I don't care. I have an opening here.
Ito naman si Hudson, talo ng talo. Lahat na lang ng fake ng Magnolia no? Probably needs to work on that, makilala yung mga players.
Mikey Williams still scoreless in this matchup. Let's see if he can heat up here. Oh, miscommunication on defense. What's happening to the defense of Magnolia, Coach Ale?
Oo nga, TNT is not doing anything special. It's just a top ball screen, a high ball screen there. So a lot of miscommunication kung ano ba yung defensive scheme nila.
Polly foul baiting. And his line will come up empty. As we take another look at this one, just one quick move. A spin towards the baseline. No help defender, no rim protector. A slam dunk for Jalen Hudson.
Very athletic. Itong si Hudson.
Near turnover there for TNT. Kobuntin has it, sends it across to RR Pogoy. Pogoy locates Justin Chua down low, who banks it home.
I really think itong si Justin Chua will be a good fit for TNT. He's very smart. He's not the most athletic big guy, but meron din siyang shooting touch dito.
Lalong-lalo na, wala nga itong si JP Eram. So they have open minutes in that power forward or center position. Good pass inside. Nice pivot move, but he comes up empty, talking about Jackson Corpus, and that's a completed stop for TNT. Mikey pushing. Williams, nagpabitin pa sa ere for that layup.
Nice play mula dito kay Mikey Williams, controlling himself in mid-air for that acrobatic finish.
And it will lead to the biggest advantage of TNT in this ball game at 5 points. They've been behind throughout the first, but now Mikey Williams heating up. He has 4 points, all in the last minute. 37-32 in TNT's favor.
Level up na ang mga bida sa liga. Halika, sige na dali na. Napakaangas, napakatalas. Ang pinuhunang katas ng pangarap hanggang alabaha. Di bale, walang pake sa sinasabi na mga di naniniwala. Ano pa di maling akala? Bumubulusok, umuusok, tumutusok at tagos sa bawat sulok. Mabangis kumiginang ang lahat nahihibang. Naglili at nagniningning. Mapatupunan, pero kamunan. Laban kong laban sa bayanan. Isang bansa, isang bansa. Alam mo to, laro mo to, wag na mag-alburo to. Sama-sama tayo, manlalaro, ambisyon na. Yung tayo dito, everybody let's go. Let's go, level up, here we go. Game tayo dito. Let's go, level up, here we go. Game tayo dito. Let's go, level up, here we go. Game tayo dito.
Live in the moments that matter most today.
With Smart Power All 99.
For 99 pesos, get 8 gigabytes of all-access power.
According to the team doctor of Magnolia, Calvin is experiencing a mild contusion on his right knee. When he fell to his side, and that was when Jalen Hudson fell right on top of it. Calvin explained a numb feeling right after the incident, but confirmed that there was no popping sound. As of now, he will be icing his right knee for 15 minutes and see from there if he will be okay to come back in this ball game. Gentlemen, back to you.
Thank you for that report, Ms. Bea Escudero. It's always good to hear na walang tumunog, di ba? Paminsan kasi when there's contact, you're a little more hopeful that it's nothing too serious, na nabugbog lang talaga. And it looks like that will be the case. Let's see if you'll be seeing action a little later on. TNT's defense, wow, tremendous throughout that possession as they get a turnover against Magnolia.
Good news para dito sa Magnolia, no? If Calvin, hopefully, kahit hindi siya makalaro or makabalik, basta wag lang magkaroon ng structural damage. Good defense there from TNT. Things have picked up more. Both teams have started to get their offensive rhythm here.
Oh, for sure, because TNT only had 18 points in the first quarter. They now have 19. It'll stay that way as Justin Chua can't make it 21. A couple of misses in that shaded area. Good pass to the corner. Wall wide open. they're getting those looks. Kanina itong si De La Rosa, now it was Adrian Wong, just could not sink it.
Oo nga, ganda nung kanilang mga attempts in transition. As a nice spin move mula dito kay RR Pogoy, already with 6 points to his name.
And the offense of Magnolia just hit a brick wall here in the second quarter. Only 11 so far. Meanwhile, TNT already has 21, so 10-point turnaround. They've been trying to set up Jackson Corpus, but things have gotten very difficult. Wong with a tough fall-away jumper, it somehow rattles home.
Great presence of mind mula dito kay Adrian Wong, knowing that the shot clock was about to expire.
So 5-point lead still for TNT. They send it inside. Chua denied by McCree, and he was able to save the possession.
Actually, magaganda yung role ni Justin Chu, kaya lang hindi lang niya natatapos.
Ooh, I thought it was a clean block from Hudson, but a foul will be called against him on that layup attempt from Wong.
Parehong block sana for both imports yun on consecutive plays. Tingnan nga natin kung merong foul. As ito, McCree, binotata si Justin Chua.
It was clean up top. There was no doubt about it. But the referee saying that there might have been some contact elsewhere.
Hindi nagreklamo tong si Jalen Hudson. No? So either hindi siya mareklamo o baka talagang tumama sa ilalim.
You see TNT's bench disagreeing with that call. But Adrian Wong will get the benefit of the doubt for these two free throws coming up. The first one is good for Wong. Former player of the Rain or Shine Elasto Painters. He was left unsigned, and Magnolia quickly picked him up as a free agent signing. Si senior consultant, Coach Chot Reyes. Hindi nga siya umuupo sa bench, diba? I think that is how much space he wants to leave for Coach Jojo Lastimosa to run this team to his liking.
If there's anybody who can take the cudgels, no, from Coach Chot, ito si Coach Jojo Lastimosa. Napaka-experyensyado na as a player, as an assistant coach.
It's the truth. Jojo Lastimosa, one of the 25 greatest players ever in the PBA. Barroca lost his footing. Steal for Chua. Forward pass now to Pogoy. RR goes on the drive. The Euro step. Misses. Oftano is there for the pickup and the left-handed finish.
Like how he finished that play using his left hand.
Another timeout be requested by Magnolia. This might be the 32nd timeout they have. Pogoy ran into trouble, but Oftana was there to save the day. Calvin, well, the one playing for the TNT Tropang Liga, has now picked up 10 points in the matchup. Couple of threes, couple of baskets inside, as they're looking good here in the second period. Still have about 4 minutes remaining. As we remind you once again that tickets still available for the matchups between Lebanon, the Philippines, Jordan against the Philippines as well. That's Feb 24 and 27 sa Philippine Arena. Yung courtside BVIP po, that is literally on the floor.
Wow.
Pwede kayong mag-hello kay Justin Brownlee.
Pwede kayo mag-high five Justin Brownlee.
It's so close. I mean, I've seen the setup. It's there. If you want an up-close and personal experience watching Gilas Pilipinas, because you know what? Those prices will head up for the World Cup, right? There's no denying. Diba?
Yeah.
World Cup yun eh. So if you want to get an opportunity to see Gilas na ganun kalapit before they head on to the World Cup, I think that's a really good opportunity to do
grab
so.
that opportunity habang nandyan pa.
Para sa atin namang walang budget masyado, Coach LA, ang daming upuan na abot kaya naman. So if there are really no excuses, whatever experience you want from Gilas Pilipinas, you can have it. It's available for you. Just purchase your tickets. Meanwhile, Paul Lee having a game for himself, pointing to the sky. Once again, his third three-point conversion of the ball game. He has 11 points.
Paul Lee so deadly from downtown. Talagang ang hirap talaga bantayan itong si Paul Lee. Multiple ways as another guy na mahirap bantayan itong si RR Pogoy. Very skilled offensively, both of these guys.
Paul Lee from the other side. Good line. But he will miss it. Rebound picked up by Mikey. As that bounced off the hand of Paul Lee, I think.
Alam mo, kung nakashoot dun si Paulie, kawawa yung TNT dun sa naiwan. That's not the guy you want to leave wide open for three, si Paulie.
4-point advantage for the TNT Tropang Giga. They'll have the chance to add to it. We come back from this timeout.
When you have the power of the fastest speed. When you have the power of the widest coverage. You get the best overall experience. Best gaming.
That's the power of smart.
When you're in moments that matter most,
At last, we time. Live them fully with Smart Power All 99.
for 99 pesos, get 8 gigabytes of all-access power.
To play,
To laugh,
to love,
plus unleash TikTok.
and only text. Live in the moments that matter most.
Today, with Smart Power All 99. Also available.
Smart Power All 50.
Did you know that you can switch networks but still keep your number? Now you can go with the Philippines' fastest and best mobile network. All it takes are 3 easy steps. First, secure your unique subscriber code from your current provider. Visit our website or any smart store near you. Lastly, activate your smart MNP SIM and you're ready to go. Unleash the power of the Philippines' best mobile network. Switch to the power of smart.
In the last game of TNT, specifically talking about the last play that was supposed to take the game into overtime, Roger Pogoy mentioned that it was really drawn for him. Pero nung oras na para sa play na yon, napansin ni Pogoy na ang laki daw ng dumidepensa sa kanya. At si Sean Anthony daw pala yon. He added that when he noticed Sean defending him, that was the time everyone started to scramble and the play did not deliver to their favor. But looking back at that game, the biggest thing Roger assessed was the team not doing a better job preparing for the end games. Being the top scorer locally are our hopes that this time around, he and the rest of the team can show a different result when it's time to close out a game. Gentlemen.
Madali lang naman for Pogoy eh. Yung sa kanya is dapat hindi na natin kinailangan ng isang attempt to try and get to overtime. And again, I think that is why NLEX will be a threat here in this conference because they have the size, they have the guards. You know, of course, they will have to replace Jonathan Simmons. There's already a name being floated around, but I think that combination of Sean Anthony and Anthony Semerad gives them looks from the outside and physical defenders from guards to the bigs. They can plug in a lot of holes.
I like what you said about plugging holes. They're very switchable. They can, it really eliminates a lot of mismatches para doon. So DC and Lex can really be a contender here.
And so far, they're undefeated. Alongside the Converged Fiber Xers and the San Miguel Beerman, Adrian Wong. Another shot goes in and out for him. 45-39, a 6-point lead for TNT. Mikey has a couple of baskets, both here in the second quarter. Ambush steal not completed. Kelly sends it out to Pogoy. RR on the drive left. The layup won't work. McCree with a quiet scoring performance. Only 5 points. Good extra pass as Adrian Wong lost control of the basketball on the way up. Oftana kicks it to the corner. Mikey for 3. Too strong.
Sayang, that's a good look for TNT. Mikey was unable to convert.
Now Mark Maroka with a TNT shot coming up empty.
Both teams getting good looks, kaya lang hindi lang talaga nila nako-convert.
So Mikey attacks inside instead, draws a foul for 2. I was talking to Gio Halalon during that bubble Philippine Cup Championship. I asked what made Mikey difficult to defend. He said, yes, he's shifty, but it's his size. I mean, he's taller than them. Mukhang maliit, but if you really look at it, if they stand side by side against each other, kita mo talaga na may tangkad itong si Mikey. As I think Miss Bea Escudero will have a report for us in just a little bit. As Mikey Williams gearing up for 2 free throws to try and extend this 6-point lead. at first as we send it to Bay.
Producing only 2 points last game, Mikey Williams explained his ongoing issues with both of his Achilles. According to the team's PT, Mikey's Achilles tendonitis on both feet started back in Philippine Cup finals. And according to Mikey, the pain has been a touch-and-go kind of situation. He expressed that especially in their last game, he felt some inflammation which limited his movements in-game. He mentioned that as of now, he is at 85%. He has been doing strengthening and conditioning exercises to get him back at tip-top shape. Gentlemen, back to you.
And that is something that the TNT Tropang Giga will hope becomes a little bit better as the games progress. Siyempre, kailangan nila yung old Finals MVP level game nitong si Mikey Williams. Halalon hesitating on the outside shot as he misses the one-hander. It's a 7-point lead for TNT. A minute and 10 remaining in the first half of action. Mikey, sinayawan si Adrian Wong as he sinks that difficult jumper.
Carlos, sabi mo, yung old Mikey Williams, narinig ka ata. Ito, nagpakita ang Gilas here with a nice nifty move mula dito kay Mikey Williams, showing some explosion here. Love to see Mikey Williams back at 100% para makita talaga natin yung mga phenomenal plays na ginawa niya, especially in that bubble.
Adrian Wong with the fake goes to the other side, almost a takeaway. Halalon, saan pupunta? Corner, 3-point shot. It's the side of the backboard, and that will be another shot clock violation. Look at how engaged Jalen Hudson is in his team's defense, and you love to see that coming from an import.
Definitely, TNT has upped up their defense here as you see Mikey Williams.
Crossover. Slight spin. Step back. Yeesh. Sheesh.
Mikey Williams. Kasi nga, binati mo eh. You wanna see the old Mikey Williams? Eto na ako.
Now 30-second timeout requested by TNT as they had one to burn here in the first half. They might look for a 2-for-1 at this stage kasi posible pa naman Magnolia with a foul to give. In the remaining 36.3 seconds, we thank you for joining us here on the Smart Live Stream. Carlo Pamentuan and Coach L.A. Momar. Miss Bea Escudero is our courtside reporter. So far, Magnolia not getting a lot from their import. Yes, he has 9 rebounds, but only 5 points. Far cry from his almost 40-point performance in his PBA debut.
Oo nga. I think na-check din siya talking about si Macrino. Just really knowing that he's usually drives strong to the left side. So nababantayan na si Mikey Williams. Better account of himself right now. 7 points, 4 rebounds, 50% from the field. So tingnan natin kung magtutuloy yan with Mikey. Hopefully his feet feel better.
7 points all in the second quarter. Si Calvin Abueva hindi pa po bumabalik. Na landingan siya. Itong si Jalen Hudson in our first quarter. As he's feeling some pain on his leg. Wow, what a pass! Nice. Coming from Jalen Hudson, delivering it to Kelly Williams.
Jalen Hudson showing us that he has the vision. No? Kanina pa yan, yung mga gandang mga pasa niya.
McCree on the drive. Natapikan itong si Mikey. As Hudson sends it forward now to Mikey. Williams. Another pass to Kelly. Reverse layup is good. Back-to-back hits coming from the former MVP.
Poor transition defense here for Magnolia. Not running back on defense.
Oh, and then another turnover. Mikey to beat the buzzer for 3. No good. Would have brought the house down for the TNT Tropang Giga. But what a finish for them. They were down for the entirety of the first quarter. But Calvin Oftana helped turn things around. 12 points in the first half. A couple of 3-point shots. As TNT all of a sudden finding themselves ahead by double digits at the end of the first half of action. Oftana, second unit player, delivering double-digit numbers already in scoring as TNT will hold on to a 13-point lead, the biggest of the ball game, 52-39 against Magnolia.
Level up na ang mga bida sa liga. Halika, sige na dali na. Napakaangas, napakatalas ang sinuhunang katas ng pangarap hanggang alabaha. Di bale, walang pake sa sinasabi na mga di naniniwala. Ano pa di maling akala? Bumubulusok, umuusok, tumutusok at tagos sa bawat sulok. Mabangis kumiginang ang lahat nahihibang. Naglili at nagniningning. Mapatipunan, meron kamunan. Laban kong laban sa bayanan. Isang bansa, isang bansa.
Live in the moments that matter most today.
With Smart Power All 99.
For 99 pesos, get 8 gigabytes of all-access power. Plus, unleash TikTok.
And unleash text.
Load now.
And register your SIM today.
When you have the power of the fastest speed. When you have the power of the widest coverage. You get the best overall experience. Best gaming. Best streaming and downloading.
That's why Smart is the only one awarded as the Philippines' best mobile network. Switch to the power you deserve. That's the power of Smart.
When you're in moments that matter most.
At last, we time. Live them fully with Smart Power All 99.
For 99 pesos, get 8 gigabytes of all-access power.
To play.
To laugh.
To love.
Plus, unleash TikTok.
And unleash text. Live in the moments that matter most.
Today, with Smart Power All 99. Also available.
Smart Power All 50.
Did you know that you can switch networks but still keep your number? Now you can go with the Philippines' fastest and best mobile network. All it takes are 3 easy steps. First, secure your unique subscriber code from your Switch to the power of Smart.
Level up na ang mga bida sa liga. Halika, sige na dali na. Napakaangas, napakatalas. Ang pinuhunang katas ng pangarap. Hanggang ano ba? Di bale, walang pake sa sinasabi na mga di naniniwala. Ano pa di maling akala? Bumubulusok, umuusok, tumutusok at tagos sa bawat sulok. Mabangis kumiginang ang lahat nahihibang. Naglili at nagniningning. Mapatupunan, kamunan. Laban kong laban sa bayanan. Isang bansa, isang bansa. Alam mo to, laro mo to, wag na mag-alburo to. Sama-sama tayo, manlalaro, ambisyon na. Yung tayo dito, everybody let's go. Let's go, level up, here we go. Game tayo dito. Let's go, level up, here we go. Game tayo dito. Let's go, level up, here we go. Game tayo dito.
Live in the moments that matter most today.
With Smart Power All 99.
For 99 pesos, get 8 gigabytes of all-access power. Plus, unleash TikTok.
And unleash text.
Load now.
And register your SIM today.
When you have the power of the fastest speed. When you have the power of the widest coverage. You get the best overall experience. Best gaming. Best streaming and downloading.
That's why Smart is the only one awarded as the Philippines' best mobile network. Switch to the power you deserve. That's the power of Smart.
When you're in moments that matter most.
At last, we time. Live them fully with Smart Power All 99.
For 99 pesos, get 8 gigabytes of all-access power.
To play.
To laugh.
To love.
Plus, unleash TikTok.
And unleash text. Live in the moments that matter most.
Today, with Smart Power All 99. Also available.
Smart Power All 50.
Did you know that you can switch networks but still keep your number? Now you can go with the Philippines' fastest and best mobile network. All it takes are 3 easy steps. First, secure your unique subscriber code from your current provider. Visit our website or any smart store near you. Lastly, activate your smart MNP SIM and you're ready to go. Unleash the power of the Philippines' best mobile network. Switch to the power of Smart.
Level up na ang mga bida sa liga. Halika, sige na dali na. Napakaangas, napakatalas. Ang pinuhunang katas ng pangarap. Hanggang ano ba? Di bale, walang pake sa sinasabi na mga di naniniwala. Ano pa di maling akala? Bumubulusok, umuusok, tumutusok at tagos sa bawat sulok. Mabangis kumiginang ang lahat nahihibang. Naglili at nagniningning. ipunan. Merong hamunan, laban kong laban sa bayanan. Isang bansa, isang bansa. PBA, alam mo to, laro mo to, wag na mag-alboroto. Sama-sama tayo, manlalaro, ambisyon na. Yung tayo dito, everybody let's go. Let's go, level up, here we go. Game tayo dito. Let's go, level up, here we go. Game tayo dito. Let's go, level up, here we go. Game tayo dito.
Live in the moments that matter most today.
With Smart Power All 99.
For 99 pesos, get 8 gigabytes of all-access power. Plus, unleash TikTok.
And unleash text.
Load now.
And register your SIM today.
When you have the power of the fastest speed. When you have the power of the widest coverage. You get the best overall experience. Best gaming. Best streaming and downloading.
That's why Smart is the only one awarded as the Philippines' best mobile network. Switch to the power you deserve. That's the power of Smart.
When you're in moments that matter most.
At last, we time. Live them fully with Smart Power All 99.
For 99 pesos, get 8 gigabytes of all-access power.
To play.
To laugh.
To love.
Plus, unleash TikTok.
And unleash text. Live in the moments that matter most.
Today, with Smart Power All 99. Also available.
Smart Power All 50.
Did you know that you can switch networks but still keep your number? Now you can go with the Philippines' fastest and best mobile network. All it takes are 3 easy steps. First, secure your unique subscriber code from your current provider. Visit our website or any smart store near you. Lastly, activate your smart MNP SIM and you're ready to go. Unleash the power of the Philippines' best mobile network. Switch to the power of Smart.
Level up na ang mga bida sa liga. Halika, sige na dali na, napaka
Sa leg 3 ng ating PBA 3x3 lakas ng tatlo. Sa Robinson's Place Antipolo muli tayo. Quarter-final round ang ating tututukan. TNT coming off a leg 2 championship took their undefeated run yesterday into the knockout stage. Kanilang nakatapat etong Meralco Bolts, and it was that man, the battering ram, Alfred Ryan Batino, who showed just why he's one of the best bigs on this stage. 10 points, 3 rebounds, and an assist. Gusto mo pa dyan yung efficiency, 7 of 11 from the field. And eto si Alvin Vosotros was limited to just 5 points by that Meralco defense. Meralco making it to the semis, 21-18. Second consecutive final for nila yan. Conference, palaging maabot sa semis yan. But Kim Aurin had other things in mind. 12 puntos para kay Kim on 7 of 12 shooting. Samahan mo pa ng 6 na rebound while they also held eto namang si Jory Napoles to only 3. Barangay Nebra takes this quarterfinal victory, 21-16 final score. Second straight semis para sa Barangay Nebra, and they snap Cavitex semi-final streak, which dates back to all of last conference. Third quarterfinal featured Platinum Karaoke and ang Terra Firma 3x3. Both of these squads into the quarterfinals for the first time in this third conference. Platinum first 2 legs, 9th place, 10th place. Terra Firma naman nasa 11th place at 12th place noong unang dalawa. Kasaya sila. Nandito na sila sa quarterfinals, and it was UT and Andrada with that pick and roll all day para sa Platinum, who really provided the scoring. 6 points, 4 rebounds. Platinum disposing of Terra Firma. Last quarterfinal featured JNT Express at ang Pioneer Elasto Seal Catibais. JNT gunning for their first semifinals of the third conference. Pioneer naman looking for a big bounce back. Nag-runner-up yan nung leg number 1. Kaso, 9th place na. Ibig sabihin, hindi umabot ng quarters noong nakaraan. And it was this big man, KDJ, Keith Datu Jr., na talaga namang nagpahirap. 8.7 rebounds, JNT wins 17-14. Kaya dumiretso na tayo sa semifinals kung saan ang Meralco nakatapat Barangay Ginebra. Barangay Ginebra gusto nga second consecutive finals ang kanilang mapuntahan. Kim Aurin held to only 4 points by that Meralco defense, but it was Ralph Koo who stepped it up big time. At pinuno niya talaga yung stat sheet natin. 7 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals. Ralph Koo powers Barangay Ginebra back into the finale, 15-13. Hahanapan natin silang kalaban between Platinum Karaoke at JNT Express. It was TH Tumalip who set the tone early. He was playing off one good leg. Misprained ankle yan, suffered in the quarters. Pero ganda pa rin ang kanyang pinakita. Inimpisa ni Tumalip, tinapos naman ni Nico Salva. Puro mga malakobi na kilos ang pinakita ni Nico dito. Platinum wins 90-13. Di nakapag-quarterfinals man lang ng first 2 legs. But they barged into the finals for the first time since the second conference. Yung battle for third, kinuha ng Meralco 19-15 kontra sa JNT, which puts us into the finale. At dito natin natunghayan ang napakagandang bakbakan. Barangay Ginebra, 4-0 nagsimula. Lumamang pa yan ng hanggang 5. Pero yung Platinum hindi nagpadaos-daos lang. Lumaban, gumapang, naibalik nila, nakapwersa pa yan ng overtime. Nico Salva leading that comeback charge para dito sa Platinum. And he tied the game at 18 with that layup. Pagdating ng OT, it was Kim Aurin who missed, but Don Gumaru was there to clean it up. Barangay Ginebra, nakaraang komperensya, puro Final Four lang. Nung nakaraang linggo, nakapag-runner up na. And this time around, for the first time ever, Barangay Ginebra wins a championship leg sa ating PBA 3x3 lakas ng tatlo. So it is Ginebra and Platinum and Meralco taking the podiums. 2019 was your final score. Next week tayo sa Robinsons Novaliches naman. Let's mag-iingay din ba? Sabay-sabay natin tunghayan yan live sa One Sports at PBA Rush.
At the half, the score is 52 for TNT and 39 for Magnolia. Both teams looking for a bounce-back win. Magnolia owned the first quarter, but the second was dominated by the Tropang Giga. As we take a look at the numbers, we thank you for joining us here on the Smart Live Stream and on the Smart Sports Facebook page. Carlo Pamintuan and Coach Eli Momar steals. Usually we see this on the side of Magnolia, but TNT giving them a dose of their own medicine.
7 steals compared to only 1. Para dito sa Magnolia, again, also TNT shooting better, 42% compared to only 36 of Magnolia. Ito pa yung turnovers at points in the paint also being dominated here by TNT. Idagdag mo pa yung fast break points. So it's overall, whether that's inside, whether that's fast breaks, nadodominita ng TNT ang larong, at least here in the first half.
Let's see how the Magnolia Chicken Templados Hotshots will attempt to bounce back, because if you look at the numbers, yes, Paulie is getting his. The big missing piece will be the numbers, will be the contributions from their import. As Macri only has 5 points. Yes, 7 lang yung kay Hudson, but you can see that Macri was close to being a non-factor in that second quarter.
Macri who scored actually 38 points in their last games versus Converge. Ngayon nalimita, na-check siya dito in his second game. So let's see. On the other hand, TNT playing more of a team basketball, a lot of different guys contributing in terms of scoring.
Wow,
at kaya nga sila lamang ng 13.
Turnover to start the third quarter for Magnolia. They are with Mark Baroca, Paul Lee. Their import still there in Eric Macri, Rom De La Rosa, and I think that's a surprise starter here in the third quarter in Russell Escoto. Earlier today, and the start of this ballgame, they started with Rafi Rivas as Coach Chito Victorero was looking on, going up against Coach Jojo Lastimosa. A slight delay in the action. We're about to pick things up once again. As TNT will attempt to add on to what is currently their biggest lead of the ballgame, 52-39. Carlo Pamintuan and LA Mumar on the call as TNT has their import Hudson with Cobuntin, RR Pugoy, and Mikey and Kelly Williams. As Pugoy comes up empty with a jumper. We saw how Macri delivered 15 points in that fourth quarter of the game against Converge. But let's see now if he can turn things around. Pero ngayon, naskoran siya ni Glenn Cobuntin of another turnover for Magnolia.
Another turnover for Magnolia converted here by Glenn Cobuntin. At strong drive mula doon kay Glenn. Sa nice tough shot mula dito kay Macri. So let's see if that will get him going. Again, he has a history of scoring well in the second half, particularly as you mentioned, partner, 15 points in that fourth quarter. Let's see kung mag-init itong si Macri.
3-point shot will not work out, and the tap is picked up by Macri. It's a whopping 20-2 advantage for TNT in terms of points from turnovers, so they're really maximizing the mistakes for Magnolia. Mid-range jumper, too strong for Escoto. Kelly Williams sends it to the side as Cobuntin now gives it back to Mikey. 10 seconds remaining on the shot clock. There's a switch on D. Mikey against a bigger defender. Attacks baseline, and then at the last moment, he sends it to Kelly Williams. But before that pass was completed, I think Mikey was already stepping out of bounds.
Naubusan ng spasyo doon si Mikey. He's contesting it, but let's see sa replay, no?
Yep.
Huling-huli.
Sharp call. Before the pass was sent out, nakatapak pa itong si Mikey Williams. Great call there by our baseline referee. Macri with a strong drive comes up empty. Escoto saves the day.
Mukhang tatawagan ng delay of game itong si Macri, holding on to that ball kaya hindi na inbound ni Kelly Williams. Macri, even if he did not score on that basket, a little bit more aggressive now.
Yeah.
Kita natin, mas buhay siya. More spring in his legs here. So let's see if magtuluyan para kay Eric Macri.
Now Mikey Williams scored all of his points in the second quarter. Mikey goes to the other side. No good. Dip in is there for Kelly.
Ever reliable Kelly Williams. Second chance points para sa kanya.
Also an advantage for TNT in that side. It's slimmer, 8-4. As the corner 3-point shot is good for Mark Barroca.
How important has that corner three been, no? For, the modern basketball, as you mentioned earlier in the first half, really opens up things, opens up drives if you have guys who can hit that corner three.
Turnover contra TNT. Macri running. Oh, what a pass. Well timed. What a steal, rather. Well timed coming from RR Pugoy. Step in three for Hudson. No good. But again, if you rely so heavily on the 3-point range, sometimes these things will happen. Look at this. Yung timing nitong si Pugoy with the ambush steal against Macri.
Si Pugoy nga nang humihingi ng kick out doon. Sabi niya, ako naman ang nakatapik. Kaya lang di napasa. Smalley fades and
signature.
scores.
That is signature. Lethal weapon offense.
Hoy!
Hey!
Kambal!
Hey! Who that is? Well, at this rate, Coach Chito Victorero might need 2 pollies in this ball game to be able to get back into this contest. But at least nakakabalik-balik na itong Magnolia Chicken Templados Hot Shots. 56-48, an 8-point lead for the Tropang Giga.
Level up na ang mga bida sa liga. Halika, sige na dali na. Napakaangas, napakatalas. Ang pinuhunang katas ng pangarap hanggang alabaha. Di bale, walang pake sa sinasabi na mga di naniniwala. Ano pa di maling akala? Bumubulusok, umuusok, tumutusok at tagos sa bawat sulok. Mabangis kumigina ang lahat nahihibang. Naglili at nagniningnig. Mapatupunan, meron kamunan. Laban kong laban sa bayanan. Isang bansa, isang bansa. Vision na, game tayo dito. Everybody, let's go. Let's go, level up, here we go. Game tayo dito. Let's go, level up, here we go. Game tayo dito. Let's go, level up, here we go. Game tayo dito.
Live in the moments that matter most today.
With Smart Power All 99.
For 99 pesos, get 8 gigabytes of all-access power. Plus, unleash TikTok.
And unleash text.
Load na.
With their import not able to provide his usual numbers, Paul Lee is doing his best to lift Magnolia back into this matchup. Against the TNT Tropang Giga, 3-3 na po ang napapasok ni Lethal Weapon. And then he was able to sink that turnaround jumper to lead to that TNT timeout. And the action coming to you from the Inares Center in Antipolo. It is 56-48 in favor of the Tropang Giga. Interesting cross matches on defense for Magnolia. Somehow works out for them with a stop. Now McCree sends it to the corner. Another turnover. 3 turnovers in the first 4 minutes of your third period.
A little bit of frustration para dito kay Eric McCree. At kinakalma nga siya dito ni Coach Chito Victolero. Of course, when you play very well, as he did in his first game, scoring 38 points and 16 rebounds, you have to expect na mas babantayan siya, mas bibigyan siya ng mga different looks on his following games. Kasi syempre, isa scout din yung import na yan.
Hudson attacking towards his left and then veering to his right for this foul drawn. 2 free throws coming up for Hudson.
Hudson, very skilled. As you can see, always in control when he attacks the rack. Mautak. Again, he is not one of the tallest of imports, but so far, it's been working here for TNT. 7 points para dito for Hudson.
Let's send it over to Miss Besco there, Be.
Assistant Coach Jason Webb mentioned that in the first half, the pace of the game was way too fast to their liking, which only says one thing, and that is that TNT was dictating the flow of the game. Another thing that was highlighted in the dugout was running aimlessly. In the second half, they want to see better ball movement on the side of Magnolia, and that was given a lot of importance to the players. For TNT, Coach Sandy Araspocochaga mentioned that defense, individually and as a team, it went great, and this is evident with the 18 points from turnovers that was made in the first half. This second half, they are expecting Magnolia to come out with a lot more intensity, more pressure, and the guards up their ante. So double effort is highly asked for from TNT. Back to you guys.
Thank you for that report, Ms. Bea Escudero. Another stop here for TNT, and Calvin Aftana even draws a foul from Mark Barroca. 10-point lead, 58-48 for the white shirts here in the third period.
Maganda yung report ni Bea there, talking about TNT. They always want to go extend and keep that pace very fast. Samantalang Magnolia, mas more deliberate basketball. So whoever controls the pace usually wins the game. At tingnan natin dito sa second half as McCree heating up here in the second half.
Well, he has 10 points total after scoring only 5 in the entire first half. A miss coming from Hudson, pero na-timingan ni Oftana yung rebound as they will get the possession back. Oftana with 6 rebounds in the matchup. He gets the ball back. One dribble, 3-point shot, no good. Paul Lee with another board.
Thought he should have probably swung that ball to their import. It was wide open.
Handoff to Mark Barroca. I think Calvin Apueva will be checking in at the next opportunity. Escoto gets the offensive rebound. Russell banging down low. One-hander gets the bounce.
Good to see Russell Escoto, usually known as a big who scores from the outside. Banging bodies here and converting. 5 na lang kalamangan dito ng TNT.
Good drive coming from Hudson as he draws another foul from Escoto. You know, Russell has great pedigree, diba? Good hands, good shooting, good size. All he needs, I think, is to regain that confidence be part of the rotation, and he could be a contributor here for Magnolia.
Tama. And ito talaga very skilled from FEU pa lang napapanood na natin to. And he also had some injuries, some knee problems before. But as long as he's healthy, tapos nga yung nabanggit mo, yung confidence, iba din talaga for a basketball player, no? Talagang kalahati niyan confidence. I'm sure he will do well. As Calvin Abueva, ibinalik na dito, Carlo.
So there are a few more players that we expected to have good PBA careers, but slowed down by injuries. No, Arthur De La Cruz is another name. A tremendous player. All around, he's so good. Played for Ateneo and then San Beda. Kaso nga, the injury is really slowing him down. You just wish that they're able to turn things around and get a second win in their PBA careers. Back to a 7-point lead for TNT. 60-53. Macri, more aggressive, but aggression sometimes could lead to mistakes. As I think that's a traveling violation.
Si Coach Chito Victolero telling his troops, kalma lang tayo, no? Settle down muna. Again, they don't want to get into that running up and down game kontra TNT kasi yan talaga ang specialty ng tropang Giga.
Macri faking the three. Now gives it up. Abueva attacks inside. Calvin, the scoop layup won't get a drop. Oftana with another board for TNT. Hudson swipe by Barroca. And that will be their third team foul. Yung TNT malinis pa. No team fouls yet here in the third quarter with only 5.5 remaining. Halalon coming back into this contest, replacing Mark Barroca. 21 seconds in the shot clock. As we have another substitution, Jonicio re-entering the ball game. They need output coming from those guys as well. You know, Jonicio, sila Adrian Wong, they need to deliver some points to overcome the lack of contributions from the import. Eric Macri, meanwhile, on Mikey Williams hitting a three-point shot as he hits double digits now with 10.
Mukhang mas nakabawi na itong si Mikey Williams after scoring just a basket in their last game. That's a very difficult shot coming off a ball screen and just rising up and hitting that three.
Too much pace, not enough respect there coming from Eric Macri to deny that look. As Halalon will try to take it back, gets it as he hits a three as well.
8 points para dito kay Halalon.
Hudson on the drive, great defense, but Chua is there, left unmarked on the other side. Halalon, good pass down low. Jonicio misses, second effort, wala pa rin for Aris.
Sayang yung effort doon, no? Unfortunately, nadulas yung bola.
Mikey against Paul Lee. The two top local scorers. Mikey forced to a miss there from the outside. Macri double team. Issues a cross-court pass to the lethal weapon. 65-56. Paulie with a crossover. Paulie with a spin. And then the drop pass. A beauty to Calvin Abueva.
Nice look mula dito kay Paul Lee and Abueva at the right place at the right time. Grabe yung vision nitong si lethal weapon.
That foul from the Beast, though, will send them into the penalty situation. That will really put the cuffs on their defense. Look at this spin move. You think I'll shoot? Nope. Dropping it off to my good friend Calvin Abueva down low for this easy basket.
Nakatulong, tinaas din ni Calvin yung kamay niya. If you're watching here, young player, no, pag nakita mo na medyo may mga magandang butas sa cut, pwede kang talagang magtaas ng kamay to help your teammate find you.
65-58. A 7-point lead for TNT. They've been holding on to this lead. And since the tail end of that second quarter, our Pogoy likes that matchup against a smaller Jeric Ahan Misi as he forces the issue and gets the N1 opportunity.
professional scholar itong si RR Pogoy. Not only can he hit you, there was a time when he entered the league, he would just only, launch those 3-point bombs. Pero ngayon nakita natin lumaki ng katawan, lumakas, and now nakakita na mas maliit na player attacking the mismatch for an end-one play itong si RR Pogoy.
Daming weapons, no? Itong TNT sa offense, you have Pogoy already hitting double digits. Oftana also there alongside Mikey Williams and Jalen Hudson. So those are 4 double-digit scorers. On the side of TNT, dadalawa lamang sa Magnolia as McCree gives the ball up. Abueva, one-hander short. Abueva tried to get it on the second effort, but the rebound is picked up by Pogoy. Pogoy attacking Jonicio. Halalon comes in to help. Hudson back to Pogoy with a fake. And they will reset their offense. Shot clock at 13. Jason Castro now reading his options. Jason. Skip pass to Oftana. Calvin. Kick out pass to the Blur. 2 seconds to shoot. That offense went nowhere as it will be a turnover against TNT.
Maganda depensa dito ng Magnolia on that play.
You can see Coach Jojo Lastimoso still smiling it off, still appreciative of the effort that his team is putting into this ball game. As they will stay ahead, reaching this timeout requested at the 4-minute mark, 23-minute mark of this ball game. It's a 10-point lead for TNT, 68-58.
When you have the power of the fastest speed, when you have the power of the widest coverage, you get the best overall experience, best gaming, best streaming and downloading.
That's why Smart is the only one awarded as the Philippines' best mobile network. Switch to the power you deserve. That's the power of Smart.
When you're in moments that matter most,
At last, we time. Live them fully with Smart Power All 99.
for 99 pesos, get 8 gigabytes of all-access power.
To play,
To laugh,
to love,
plus unleash TikTok.
and only text. Live in the moments that matter most.
Today, with Smart Power All 99. Also available.
Smart Power All 50.
Did you know that you can switch networks but still keep your number? Now you can go with the Philippines' fastest and best mobile network. All it takes are 3 easy steps. First, secure your unique subscriber code from your current provider. Visit our website or any smart...
Not present here today for the Hot Shots is Ian Sanggalang. According to the team doctor a few weeks back, Ian had a bad case of stomach issues, which explains the obvious weight loss on him from the last game. Since then, he has not been able to fully recover physically, and just today, I got word that Ian felt under the weather with flu-like symptoms such as the chills. He is frequently being tested for COVID, and all the tests have been coming out negative, so as per doctor's advice, Ian will not be around tonight to focus more on getting better completely. Back to you guys.
Well, it's still early in their campaign here in the Governor's Cup, so get well soon to Ian Sanggalang. We hope that he'll be available for the next game, and more importantly, that he gets healthy soon enough.
Yun ang namimiss nitong Magnolia, yung inside presence nitong si Ian Sanggalang. As Pogoy posting up, ginagatasan niya, he feels that he has a mismatch.
Yep.
You know, sometimes the offense can just be very simple, Carlo. There is a mismatch, exploit them. Ito naman si RR Pogoy, pinapost yan ng mas maliit na defender. Ayun nga, 2 straight basket for RR.
Yeah, and Missy missing that mid-range jumper. Mikey pushing. He locates Jason Castro. Jason, kick out pass to Mikey Williams. But the defense recovers here for Magnolia. TNT up by 10. Castro, his pass stolen by Gio Halalon. His second seed of the ball game. Gio drops it off to McCree. Oh, couldn't finish.
Sayang yun, no? McCree not really having the best of games here. Could have been an easy basket for him.
Sabi ni Gio, ginawa ko na lahat eh.
I-shoot mo na lang.
Pull-up jumper is wild. Off to the left board lang yung tinamaan for Mikey Williams.
Let's see if Magnolia can execute something. So far, wala silang magandang sets here.
McCree settles for the jumper, no good.
Not the best of shots mula dito kay Eric McCree.
I mean, just looking at that shot, it medyo throwback because it was the favorite shot ni Mike Harris, their import from the last Governor's Cup. So I'm having flashbacks of what Magnolia looked like before. Meanwhile, they need to get something going on offense as Jason Castro in and out on the 3. Minute and 20 remaining. You just want something positive for Magnolia heading into the fourth quarter of this ball game. Oh, that's a careless pass. 11th steal of the ball game. That might be a goaltending violation.
How many turnovers na ang binigay dito ng Magnolia? That has really resulted in points here for TNT.
18 turnovers, 11 steals. Yep, it hit the board. Great call by our referees once again. Yung kanina, legal yung block niya against Kelly Williams. It was a correct no call. This time around, they also get it correctly. As the lead is back to a dozen points, 72-60. Always helps when it is our senior referee, Noel filling in on top of the action.
Yung turnovers are really killing itong si Magnolia. 18 turnovers already.
Of course, masakit pa dyan yung points from turnovers. It's 22-6 in favor of TNT. Meanwhile, Gio Calalon getting a basket back. Again, hindi naman malaki masyado itong 10-point lead. It was something that TNT had and lost in their last game, but this is just too easy for RR Pogoy.
RR Pogoy just realizing and understanding that there is a huge mismatch, and for the third time, just out-muscling Hanisi here. And I'm sure si Coach Tito Victorero will have to make that defensive adjustment. Ayan, pinasok na si Corpus kasi ginagatasan talaga ni Pogo itong poste.
You see the idea behind Coach Chito Victorero playing a little smaller, no? He may have wanted a bit more shooting dahil nga hirap sila makakuha ng puntos dito kay McCree. But that gamble did not pay off as RR Pogoy knew exactly what to do against a smaller defender.
16 na para dito kay RR Pogoy. Kanina nung first half, mostly on the outside. Ngayon naman in the second half, really posting up.
Kip Montalvo in the ball game. Abueva cleaning up after himself as he gets another set of second chance points. Calvin with 6 points, 6 rebounds in this ball game. Some pressure on the backcourt. Oh, that's not a good foul, since Magnolia is already in penalty.
If you're a coach, that will really cause you nightmares, no? Yung ganon. As Abueva, that second jump, so explosive, always has that nose for that leather.
Sabi niya, yung ginagawa ni Pogoy kanina, o hindi, Kip Montalvo yung ilalagay niyo sa akin. The result will be the same as Paul Varilla is on the free throw line. Misses the first. No, Jalen Hudson in his first game dominated the scoring for TNT. But now he's playing more of a complementary player, just allowing the locals to get the shine. And as a result, mas balance yung kanilang opensa with everyone really getting involved.
And that's the right word, Carlo, no? Balance. And yan ang kailangan mo sa isang import. You can get your locals involved, as Abueva trying to create offense here, a little out of control on that play. Pero pag kailangan kumamada, kailangan naman mag-step up itong import.
Shot clock is off. Magnolia in penalty as TNT is taking care of this 11-point lead. 6 seconds to score here. They kick it to the corner. Montalvo first touch. It's the side of the backboard. One chance for Gio Halalo, and he flips it up. Oh, that had a shot.
Sayang yung play na yun, wide open. Kaya lang pakayong butugi para dito kay Kim Montalvo.
Malamig kasi sa Antipolo kaya si Montalvo coming off the bench playing his first action, coming up empty. An 11-point lead for TNT, 75-64, heading into the fourth and final quarter of action.
Did you know that you can switch networks but still keep your number? Now you can go with the Philippines' fastest and best mobile network. All All it takes are 3 easy steps. First, secure your unique subscriber code from your current provider. Visit our website or any smart store near you. Lastly, activate your smart MNP SIM and you're ready to go. Unleash the power of the Philippines' best mobile network. Switch to the power of smart.
Level up na ang mga bida sa liga. Halika, sige na dali na. Napakaangas, napakatalas. Ang pinuhunang katas ng pangarap hanggang alabaha. Di bale, walang pake sa sinasabi ng mga di naniniwala. Ano pa di maling akala? Bumubulusok, umuusok, tumutusok at tagos sa bawat sulok. Mabangis kumiginang ang lahat nahihibang. Naglili at nagniningning. Mapatupunan, kamunan, laban kong laban sa bayanan. Isang bansa, isang bansa. Alam mo to, laro mo to, wag na mag-alburo to. Sama-sama tayo, manlalaro, ambisyon na. Yung tayo dito, everybody let's go. Let's go, level up, here we go. Game tayo dito, let's go, level up, here we go. Game tayo dito, let's go, level up, here we go. Game tayo dito.
Live in the moments that matter most today.
With Smart Power All 99.
For 99 pesos, get 8 gigabytes of all-access power. Plus,
We remind you that PBA 3x3 will be back in action tomorrow at the Robinson's Place in Novaliches. That'll be leg number 4. So back in na po tayo ng ating third conference. Leg 4, 5, and 6 coming up before our grand finals. 3 different leg winners in SMB, TNT, and Barangay Ginebra. You can enjoy the action here on the Smart live stream. Fourth quarter sa Inares Antipolo. Magnolia trailing by 11 points against the TNT Tropang Giga. Yep, I think that was a hit on the head received by Kelly Williams. And he will be taking 2 free throws.
As Jalen Hudson has only scored 11 points, but has really been instrumental in creating for his teammates here, already with 4 assists. So ang daming, hindi niya pinipilit, no? There are some players na namimilit, but he still has quick, simple pocket pass to Kelly Williams, and he will be rewarded with 2 free throws. Calvin Abueva, sabi niya, wala daw.
Oh, he was not involved in the action. It was actually Adrian Wong who clearly hit the head of Kelly Williams. As he's also slow to get up, but I think he'll be fine. Siyempre, masakit yan, no? It was a play for the ball, kaso reverse layup eh. So, aabutin mo talaga dun sa kabilang banda if you're the defense. You can see Adrian Wong apologetic for the contact. I'm sure he did not mean
Kelly Williams. You know, parang he's defying age. 8.6 rebounds, and he does really all the intangibles, the dirty work para dito sa TNT.
Kelly converting on the first free throw. 6 points, but 13 big rebounds and 2 assists. Again, without a player like JP Eram, Kelly Williams will have to man that center position as Justin Chua tries to learn more about the system of the TNT Tropang Giga. Scramble for the loose ball picked up by Gio Halalon. They still have a full quarter to try and get back from this 12-point deficit. Jed Mendoza in the ball game for Magnolia as they're looking for the combination that will somehow work on both ends to get them back into this match. Halalon creating another bounce pass. Abueva gets it to drop.
Nice look mula dito kay Halalon, and Abueva with a tough floater there.
8 points in the ball game for Calvin Abueva. That was the 3rd assist of Gio Halalon alongside 10 points. 76-66. The NLEX Road Warriors already showed us that TNT can be upset even if they have a 4th quarter lead. Magnolia will try to do the same here today. Jackson Corpus hands it off to Gio. Cross-court pass now. Mendoza did not want to pull the trigger. He attacks instead. Jackson Corpus sends it out to Gio. 6 to shoot. Halalon for 3. Too strong, and that stays alive, and I think a foul will be called against Varilla.
Jackson Corpus is making things happen. They need a little bit more energy. Pinasok din nila si Mendoza. I thought he should have probably taken that shot, no? Dun sa may corner. As you like these kinds of players, itong si Corpus, making things happen, giving his team extra possessions as they are down here by 10 points.
Coach Josh Reyes, flanking acting head coach Jojo Lastimosa. Varilla, a new pickup again alongside Justin Chua. Halalon with a cross-court pass, stolen, picked off once again by Jalen Hudson. The steals heavily in favor of TNT, 12-2. Hudson sends it out. Now Mikey has it top of the key versus Adrian Wong. Mikey attacking. Mikey finishing off the bank, and he draws a foul.
You can see yung explosiveness nitong si Mikey Williams ay unti-unti nang bumabalik. And as you mentioned earlier, yung confidence din. Again, very vital for every player as here dancing with that leather and just a straight power drive here. And nakaapak itong si Gio Halalon dun sa no charge zone line, no?
I think, look at this. Jackson Corpus tried to slam the door shut, but Mikey Williams was just too quick, too shifty, as he got all the way to the shaded area for this and one possibility.
Gandang lalaro dito ni Williams, no? All-around game with
just everyone getting their opportunities. Again, he's in double digits alongside Calvin Oftana, R.R. Pogoy, and of course their import. Although Mikey misses the bonus free throw. So 2 minutes gone by now in your fourth quarter. Still a 12-point lead for TNT. Calvin attacks middle. The runner short again.
Gandang atake, kaya lang nabitin lang yung floater nitong si Calvin.
Now Mikey looking for his options, sends it to the corner to Cobuntin. Glenn to Justin. Chua dribbles out with 10 to work with on the shot clock. Mikey mishandles. And then pulls up for the two, gets it to drop.
Bawi baka mo so far, Mikey Williams. Really stepping up, bouncing. A bounce-back game for him after scoring only 2 points in their last game. Eto, ilan na ba siya? 14
points. 14 points in the match. Another steal from Kip Montalvo, and that is a fast break play completed by Glenn Cobuntin. Again, usually when we talk about steals, when we talk about defense, we're talking about Magnolia, but TNT having the drive, the determination to play hard on both ends as Mikey Williams is taking care of the offense, the rest of his teammates pulling off the effort on the other side. That was their 13th steal, and it will lead to another set of points from turnovers, 28 in that category in favor of TNT as they extend their lead further. It's now 82-66.
When you have the power of the fastest speed, when you have the power of the widest coverage, you get the best overall experience, best gaming, best streaming and downloading.
That's why Smart is the only one awarded as the Philippines' best mobile network. Switch to the power you deserve. That's the power of Smart.
When you're in moments that matter most,
At last, we time. Live them fully with Smart Power All 99.
for 99 pesos, get 8 gigabytes of all-access power.
To play,
To laugh.
to love,
Plus, unleash TikTok.
and only texts. Live in the moments that matter most.
Today, with Smart Power All 99. Also available.
Smart Power All 50.
Did you know that you can switch networks but still keep your number?
R.R. Pogoy really pounded his offense inside in the third quarter, as he now has a total of 16 points alongside 5 rebounds, 2 assists, and 2 steals. He is the leading scorer in this ball game. His 16 leading the 14 of Tana and the 14 of Williams, the 11 of Hudson. Meanwhile, good offense coming off the timeout for Magnolia, courtesy of their main man, Paulie, who now also has 16. Kip Montalvo, the other side, still a miss from downtown. And that'll be a stop for Magnolia. They're hanging in there.
Oh, good stop mula dito sa Magnolia. And let's see if Paul Lee and also their import, itong si Macri, can get things going offensively for the Blue Shirts.
At this stage, they might need him to get those 15 fourth quarter points like he did in the ball game against the Converge Fiber Xers. A 13-point lead for TNT. Paul Lee for another 3. That will not drop this time. You know, itong si Paul Lee, you could say that he is forcing the issue, but there's really not much going on elsewhere for the offense of Magnolia. And during the last time out, Coach Chito Pictolero, halos wala man siyang masabing technically because it's just too many turnovers leading to easy points for TNT.
Tama. Ayun, kailangan alagaan ng bola sa good defensive play here for the Blue Shirts.
Duty foul given up by Justin Chua to prevent that fast break attack. As Eric Macri, quiet performance.
12 points, 12 rebounds. They're really so different from his 38-16 versus Converge. Let's see, no? Kasi kumamada to ng fourth quarter last time, no, Carlos? So let's see. Baka meron naman niyang extra gear as Baroka was blocked, but Escoto with a stick back there.
Pulot-pulot na lang muna itong si Russell Escoto. Still a 5-0 mini run for the Magnolia Hotshots. They get another stop here. This could feel like another ball game, a different ball game. 6 seconds to work with for TNT. Hudson, top of the key, no good. 13th rebound for Macri. He sends it forward to Escoto. Paulie asking for it.
Sabi ni Escoto, ayoko makuha dun sa perimeter.
Paulie asking for a clear out. No, ball screen with Macri. Hard show, and that is a little too hard coming from Justin Chua. Put the hip out, so that's back-to-back fouls against him.
You can really see Paul Lee literally taking charge, trying to create things for his teammates.
Coach LA, you know, usually pag ganun kalayo, the coaches will just tell you to go under. But yung respect, di ba? Ang layo But the respect of TNT, dun sa capabilities ni Paul Lee, they still showed hard kahit na parang ilang hakbang pa yun from the three-point line.
Yan si Paul Lee, probably one of the farthest range here sa ating liga. Ito pa, isang far range din to. Missed by Williams, kumunting trying to keep it alive, pero bola mapupunta dito sa Magnolia Templados Hotshots.
But Coach LA, you know, TNT is leaving the door a little bit open for a Magnolia comeback. They could have really put them away when they're up by 16 points, but now down by 11. Escoto. Oh, there's a foul away from play. He'll be whistled against Mikey Williams. That'll be their 4th. So another bad development for TNT approaching the penalty.
Banggit mo nga, you can't leave that door wide open. Dapat natuto na sila dun sa last game nila. If talking about TNT, they had that game won, kaya lang nakalusot pa yung NLEX. You don't want that to happen. It's an eternity of basketball here. 6:38 remaining here sa ating fourth quarter.
Look at this, all Filipino crew for Coach Chito Victolero. Short for Paul Lee. He will try again. No defense this time as he makes them pay.
You can't give Paul Lee 2 wide open cracks at the basket for sure. He will make that second one.
Hudson also left open. Could not sink the 3 ball though. Here we go, Paul Lee on the attack. Paul Lee erases the defense and hits the lefty layup.
Import po ang pinagpag ni Paul Lee, taking charge here in the fourth quarter. Magnolia playing all Filipino, but they still are getting it done.
And this is the closest it's been since the tail end of the second quarter. Paul Lee with a 3-point shot. They get the stop, and then he attacks, throwing his body against the defense of Hudson. Paulie pointing up to the skies once again for his fallen friend Tembot del Rosario, one of their crew in Magnolia, as he wants to complete this stellar play with a win. They're only down by 6, 82-76.
Did you know that you can switch networks but still keep your number? Now you can go with the Philippines' fastest and best mobile network. All it takes are 3 easy steps. First, secure your unique subscriber code from your current provider. Visit our website or any smart store near you. Lastly, activate your smart MNP SIM and you're ready to go. Unleash the power of the Philippines' best mobile network. Switch to the power of smart.
Level up na ang mga bida sa liga. Halika, sige na dali na. Napakaangas, napakatalas. Ang pinuhunang katas ng pangarap hanggang alabaha. Di bale, walang pake sa sinasabi na mga di naniniwala. Ano pa di maling akala? Bumubulusok, umuusok, tumutusok at tagos sa bawat sulok. Mabangis kumiginang ang lahat nahihibang. Naglili at nagniningning. Mapatupunan, pero kamunan. Laban kong laban sa bayanan. Isang bansa, isang bansa.
Paul Lee shooting Magnolia back into this contest. He started it. Now he's trying to carry Magnolia's offense back to this ball game. You see, it's a tribute to Tembot del Rosario, who passed away earlier this week. One of the crew of Magnolia. They were, you can see them. They're wearing the black stripes on their jerseys. Even the coaches have it. As coming off a timeout, Coach Jojo Lastimosa drew up a play for his import as they got a foul and will get 2 free throws. Hudson, 11 points. He has not really forced the issue, but now it might be his turn to try and carry the offense for his squad.
Actually, both imports have not really played their best basketball here. And so far, for TNT, hindi naman sila kinakagat dito because of, the balanced scoring of etong sina Oftana, Mikey Williams, even Justin Chua a little bit.
Hudson has struggled from the field, 3 of 16. And then is 5 of 6 from the free throw line, enough to extend their lead back up to 7. But momentum already starting to swing in favor of Magnolia. Paulie will be the mark man here for the defense of TNT. Mark Barroca attacks the middle instead. Comes up short. Tip-in is money for Calvin Abueva.
How many times have we seen Calvin Abueva, not the tallest of guys, but just the desire to make things happen for his team with a nice stick back there. Paminsan hindi natuturo yung mga ganung mga plays ni Calvin Abueva talaga. It's just pure hustle, pure desire.
Gas-gas man kung sabihin, but it's just wanting it a little bit more than the person beside you. And now it is just a 5-point lead, 83-78, 5:20 still remaining in this matchup. Hudson against Lee. Almost a steal there coming from the lethal weapon. 3.7 to work with for the white shirts. I'm sure at this point they're having some flashbacks with what happened in their last game versus the NLEX Road Warriors. Bogoy forces it up. No good. Rebound for McCree. Another opportunity to inch closer for Magnolia. Abueva back to Paul Lee. The defense not there. Paul Lee hits another 3.
Paul Lee taking charge here in the 4th quarter. That's his twin. Pero dalawa na lang dito. Paul Lee has
That's
just...
his doppelganger as this is just a 2-point lead. 83-81. Oh, a steal for McCree. An opportunity to tie this ball game. Bogoy steals it away from him once again. Dodging a bullet there was TNT, but they're only ahead by 2 here, 83-81. Castro using the screen. splitting the defense and hitting the layup.
Clutch time is Jason Castro time. Simple ball screen and weaving through the defense.
Oh, but Barroca quickly attacking on the other side. Oh, all of a sudden, we have a game in front of us as it's a 2-point lead for TNT. Less than 4 minutes remaining. Jalen Hudson attacking towards his left. Nagpabitin sa area as he gets this one to drop as well.
I really like Hudson when he is attacking. The paint has poor transition defense, but Abueva missed a layup.
One man down on defense. They are finally Calvin Abueva joining Magnolia. Only a 4-point deficit though. No need to panic. Still a lot of time remaining. Castro sneaking his way inside, missing. But the effort. Oh, sorry, miss as well from Calvin Oftana. The ball will stay with TNT.
Both teams missing easy layups here. Game is really picked up.
How about Paul Lee in this ball game? 24 points, 7 rebounds, and 2 assists.
Hindi masyado maganda yung laro ng import. Sabi ni Paulie, ako na lang magiging import. As Pogoy posting up.
And there will be a foul called. It will send RR Pogoy to the free throw line for 2.
And Pogoy has lived in that post area all throughout the second half. Kanina si Almisi, ngayon naman si Halalon. Definitely height advantage here for RR.
So we see when push came to shove, TNT went to their basics. Jason Castro attacking, RR Pogoy posting up. And you can see the biggest lead by 15 points. They lost that game against NLEX. And tonight they were up by as many as 16. Now up by 6, 89-83. TNT doing their best to keep Magnolia at bay as Barroca comes up empty. Turnover against them. Another steal for TNT. That is turnover number 22 for Magnolia. Steal number 15 for TNT. Pogoy now.
Ito na naman, pumuposte siya. He has a mismatch.
Drawing the double team as he locates Kelly Williams, and that is just basketball IQ for you.
Wow, that post area, kanina siyang sumuscore, forcing the double team. RR Pogoy unselfishly, nice cut mula dito kay Kelly Williams. Another basket here from the post area.
No one helping the helper as Kelly Williams finds himself open down low. He hits double digits as well. The 5th TNT Tropang Giga to get there as they have a more comfortable 8-point lead, 91-83.
Live in the moments that matter most today.
With Smart Power All 99.
For 99 pesos, get 8 gigabytes of all-access power. Plus, unleash TikTok.
And unleash text.
Load now.
And register your SIM today.
When you have the power of the fastest speed. When you have the power of the widest coverage. You get the best overall experience. Best gaming. Best streaming and downloading.
That's why Smart is the only one awarded as the Philippines' best mobile network. Switch to the power you deserve. That's the power of Smart.
When you're in moments that matter most.
At last, we time. Live them fully with Smart Power All 99.
For 99 pesos, get 8 gigabytes of all-access power.
To play.
To laugh.
To love.
Plus, unleash.
RR Pogoy has been huge in the past few possessions for TNT because if you remember, it was about to be a tied ball game as Pogoy was defending Eric McCree one-on-one pero ninakawan niya yung import ng Magnolia and then posting up, scoring, posting up, dishing off, and all of a sudden it's back to an 8-point lead, 91-83 for TNT. Still some time left on the clock for Magnolia. Can their import help out? Can he chip in anything here? In the dying minutes of this ball game, TNT will be heading to the penalty situation after that Calvin Oftana foul. They're meeting in the Commissioner's Cup, also a tight one. If you remember, it was Calvin Oftana committing a foul, sending Paul Lee to the free throw line for 2. That ultimately helped Magnolia win that ball game. Lee now gets a switch Oftana on him. Paul Lee attacks, dishes, Abueva, gobbled up by the defense of Hudson down low.
Good defense mula dito kay Hudson, seeing the cutting Abueva.
They were ready for it that time around as Hudson wants to go one-on-one perhaps against Calvin. Brush screen from Kelly Williams. Almost a turnover for TNT. Hudson sends it out to Pugoy against the import. RR Pugoy to the crossover. Quick move. What a fake. Pugoy bangs it home.
Nice fake mula dito kay RR Pugoy. And the presence of mind to use the bank here.
And then he defends Mark Barroca. 10-point lead here for TNT. Extra possession for Magnolia. McCree needs to make something happen. Gives it up to Calvin Abueva, who scores down low. But my oh my, RR Pugoy with a wonderful fourth quarter as they might have just averted disaster here in the fourth. Mikey Williams slowing things down. Mikey on the drive, layup no good. Kelly Williams missing the second effort, but they get another crack at it.
Sayang yun, no? Second, they were not able to complete the defensive rebound there.
Another offensive rebound. Mikey for the dagger, no good. Less than a minute remaining, 8 seconds behind our Magnolia. They need buckets quickly. Paul Lee, always a good bet for one, but he could not send the three-point shot down, and that might just do it, LA.
Oh, mukhang naubos na ang outside sniping dito ng Magnolia.
I don't think Magnolia will even foul at this stage. TNT, their lead was at 16 points at one time. It fell to just 2 points. But in the end, RR Pugoy and the rest of the Tropang Giga just having enough to extend their lead once again.
As you see Hudson there with a nice defensive play. But itong yung kay Pugoy, just a nice pump fake and then using the glass. RR Pugoy.
Sabi niya dun sa import, sa kabunta, sanlakad, as he completely fooled the defense of Eric McCree. From an explosion in his PBA debut to only 12 points for Eric McCree. He does have 16 rebounds, so at least doing his job in the rebounding department, but he also has 8 turnovers. That last one was huge as we take a look at the games for the remaining play dates of the week. NLEX versus Phoenix, Meralco versus Blackwater tomorrow at the Inares Center in Antipolo, and then we have the San Miguel Beermen facing off against Magnolia, and then Ginebra with a debut against the Rain or Shine Elasto Painters. You can see in the venue, pwede pa rin po kayong bumoto ng inyong mga bets for the All-Star Game. Oh, that's Kelly Williams getting a vote.
Oh.
I see you, sir.
Oh.
Going for...
Buti na lang nakita ng camera natin. Sa totoong botohan, bawal yan.
Wala naman pong Comelec.
Walang Comelec.
Pwede nyo pong gawing sulatan yung likod ng mga kaibigan nyo. Pwede po yan. Legal yan. Yes. We still invite everyone na hindi makakapanood in the venue. You can also make your voice heard as you vote for your rookies, sophomores, juniors, your coaches. It's RR Pugoy. Might be moments away from enjoying another win here. A bounce back win for the TNT Tropang Giga. 22.9 seconds left. No, Paulie did everything he could, Coach LA.
Ang interesting dito, no, kasamang Carlos, really McCree, who's only had 12 points at really halos walang impact in the game. Definitely, TNT did their scouting report. Alam nila ang mga galaw nitong si McCree. So it will be adjustment time here for Coach Chito Victorero. But good bounce back win here for TNT after a heartbreaking loss to NLEX. They get their third win here in the Governor's Cup.
RR Pogoy exchanging pleasantries with his fellow former FU tama raw 93-8. Run out of steam during the end game because of the efforts of this guy. RR Pogoy was basically unstoppable. Everything that he wanted, he got on offense.
Yeah, everything. He's posted up. Lahat ng mga mas maliliit na gwardya, pinostihan niya. 20 points, 5 boards, 3 assists, and 3 steals. Including yung sinasabi mo kanina, that crucial steal of that fast break na when they were losing momentum. RR Pogoy showing that he is an all-around superstar here in the PBA.
15 steals in the ball game for TNT. That definitely helped them pick up the 93-85 win in our first game. The San Miguel Beermen with a 20-point blow-up of the Terra Firma Jeep as they have been unchallenged in their first 3 games. San Miguel Beer looking dominant in the Coach George Gallet era here in your Governor's Cup. Again, we remind you that we will still have games tomorrow as we feature the NLEX Road Warriors facing off against the Phoenix Super LPG Fuel Masters at 4:30. Meralco versus Blackwater at 6:45 still at the Inares Center. That'll be it. Of the game. We'll see you again tomorrow for more PBA action.
When you're in moments that matter most,
At last, we time. Live them fully with Smart Power All 99.
for 99 pesos, get 8 gigabytes of all-access power.
To play,
To laugh,
to love,
plus unleash TikTok.
and only text. Live in the moments that matter most.
Today with Smart Power All 99. Also